Here are my tight end rankings for Week 17 in what for all of you should be the fantasy football championship. At one, Travis Kelce going up against the Bengals. He was 7th last week in my rankings, and he didn't even do anything. But Cincinnati gives up a ton of fantasy points at tight ends. I'm expecting a bounce back week for Kelce. 2, Trey McBride going up against the Eagles, whose secondary is one of the worst in football. I mean, even the Giants almost came back and won that game. McBride's been getting targets like nobody's business. He's a top 3 tight end right now. 3, Evan Ingram going up against the Carolina Panthers. He's getting targeted so much, especially when Lawrence plays. If Lawrence doesn't play, he falls out of the top 6, but I think he has another great fantasy performance. 4, David Njoku going up against the Jets. Falls to 4 because of the matchup. Joe Flacco is not going to go over 300 passing yards, probably. I mean, the Jets haven't allowed that in 33 games, but I still think Njoku finishes as a top 6 tight end. 5, George Kittle going up against the Commanders, who have one of the worst secondaries in football. They allow a ton of fantasy points to opposing tight ends, opposing receivers, opposing playmakers in general. I still think Kittle gets 15 to 17, finishes as top 5 tight end. At 6, Sam Laporta going up against Dallas. He's boomer bust. 30 fantasy points or 4 like we saw last week.